Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you've not been here before, Goose also joins us occasionally. He is our turtle over here, and Duck is the fish. Speaking of fish, I am known as Venice Fish on most parts of the internet. So thanks for popping by my corner of the internet. It is July 1st, and so I thought it would maybe be fun to pick a new TBR. Really tired, so I'm trying to hydrate. Caffeinate. I was gonna just do the TBR jar, but I thought it might be fun to switch it up for the month of July, and I think I might have done this last July actually. And play our TBR board game. Mine is Snakes and Ladders themed, and basically how my game works is there are little spots all over it, and some of them are prompts, like you could see this one's YA, that one's a KU pick, etc. I start here at the bottom, I'm going up. If I land on a ladder spot, I get to climb the ladder. If I land on a snake spot, you go down, and it's however many books I end up at the end of, I think there's 100 spaces. Yeah, once I get to 100 spaces, I don't have to get there exactly. Because that was getting a little too crazy. The little gold tokens are these cards that I made. Some of them are also prompts, and then some of them are just books that I've had on my TBR when I wrote the cards, which was last summer. So some of the books I own, some of the books I have read at this point, and some of them I have not. We'll just have to skip if we get to that point at the end. I also made a rule after playing it a couple times and testing it out. If I do land on a snake, I take the stack of tokens that I have and I lose half of my pile. So usually I make 2 piles as I go through. It'll make a little bit more sense once we start playing, but that's the basic gist of it. If you know Snakes and Ladders, that's kind of how it is. The crazy part about this TBR game in particular is that since I'm just waiting till I get to the top, sometimes I end up with like 5 books, and sometimes I end up with like 12 on my TBR. So it could get really crazy at the end, and yeah, we'll just see. So we'll play the game, get the cards that we're going to end with, and then I'll kind of jump into, like, if there are prompts, I'll go ahead and pick books for those prompts in like the third part. Yeah, this is the angle we have to do when we play this game, which is the downside of it, but that's okay. Hopefully it will go somewhat fast. So let's get going. Okay, I got a 3 to start with. 1, 2, 3. Next book in a series. I have these little tabs for when I land on the spaces. For if we have to split the thing. 1. This one's November 9. Oh my gosh, 2. Top 20 most anticipated. Get a good roll. There we go, we got a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 3 Lives of Alex St. Pierre. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hooked. Forgot about that book, honestly. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nobody's Fool by Richard Russo. OMG. Book I've avoided. A 2 again. Oh my gosh. Well, there's the first snake. So, yeah, here's the piles. And then if I roll an even, I keep this pile, and if I roll an odd, I keep this pile. 2. So we're keeping that one. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh. You're kidding. Okay, odd that time. We're keeping the odds. Okay, so we're back to just 2. And you see how this game can be really, really long. I sit on my feet and they're gonna fall asleep. I know it right now. There's a 2. 1, 2. Climbing back up. Book right around 300 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we made it past that one snake. A Child Called It. That's so random. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nicholas Sparks book. What a throwback. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I got a 1, so we're keeping these. Getting rid of these. I'm getting so many snakes, like... We're not making progress, but we don't have a huge list either. Okay, there's a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 dark window. Ooh, I've been wanting to read that. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. None of this is true. I already read that actually, so we gotta take that out. Reckless. I can't remember if I've read this or not. Oh wait, no. This is the Elfsy Silver one. I have not read it. 6. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. Am I going the wrong way? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fantasy. And if you hear crinkling, it's because my baby likes crinkles. We got the top of the ladder, so that's nothing. 3. 1, 2, 3. Killers of a Certain Age. I read that. Virtual library book. That's a fun prompt. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Top of the ladder. 1, 2, 3. Roll again. 1. Book you want to annotate. Ooh. That's a good one too. What? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We got a 3. We're keeping the odds. We got 2, 1, 2, YN. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh. We did it. We got a ladder. Okay, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Book that catches your eye first. 2, 2. All of Us Villains. I mean, this game is just so unpredictable. Okay, keeping the odds. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dial A for aunties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Book with a simple spine. Are you guys watching this? Am I being... Oh my gosh. Can you imagine I was actually playing this freaking game? Keeping the evens. I would love to read Reckless. I really want to keep that one. 2. 1, 2. Roll again. Okay. 1, 2. If he had been with me, read that actually. Book by an author that's new to you. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Phone a friend. I don't really roll. Oh, I got a 3 anyway. 1, 2, 3. Roll again. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Top of the ladder. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One word title. 3. 1, 2, 3. Ask my husband with descriptions. If I get a 1 again, guys. Oh, I got a 3. 1, 2, 3. We've made it past the biggest snake. Just in time to go back and be able to get it again. You are kidding me. 3 odds. They weren't reckless, by the way. Should have said I wanted to keep that. 1. Top of the ladder. 1, 2, 3. Schindler's List. Nothing says summer like that book. Oh my gosh, oh no. 3, didn't really roll. Whatever, 1, 2, 3. Book at the bottom of your mental TBR. What was I doing? What are these cards, guys? I got a 1. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're about to be done already. This is crazy. I got a 6. I'm done. Okay, we ended with 5 books. Let me come back and we will see what we're going to do with this little TBR. That was a crazy game, though. I can't even believe that happened. I have 2 books that are just the straight up titles, and it's All of Us Villains and Schindler's List. So here's All of Us Villains. This is by Amanda Foody and C.L. Herman. I thought this was a really cool cover when I first bought it at Barnes. I've never heard anybody talk about it. It's a fantasy. It says, the blood moon rises, the blood veil falls, the tournament begins. Every generation at the coming of the blood moon, 7 families in the remote city of Ilvernath each name a champion to compete in a secret tournament to the death. The prize? Exclusive control over a hidden wellspring of high magic, the most powerful resource in the world, one thought long depleted. But this year, a scandalous tell-all book has exposed the tournament and thrust the 7 new champions into the worldwide spotlight. The book also granted them valuable information previous champions never had, insight into the other family's strategies and weaknesses, and most important, it gave them a choice: accept their fate or rewrite their legacy. Either way, this is a story that must be penned in blood. Ba-ba-bum. And then it's a duology, so the second one's called All of Our Demise. But I've wanted to read this for a while. I think I did read the first couple pages, but it just wasn't hitting at the time. But I am really excited about this. In fact, I almost picked it up the other day. So I am happy about this one being on there, to be honest. Rather unfortunate news for me, actually. I think I actually got rid of Schindler's List. I think I put it in a little free library because I didn't see myself reading it or wanting to read it anytime soon. So let's just pick another card and replace this one. My game, my rules. Here's the pile. A reread. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. Well, we can do that prompt first. A reread in July. Okay, I have 2 instant thoughts. I could do The Wicked King, because I really love The Cruel Prince, and I feel like I remember what happened really well, and I just do not remember this at all. I swear I didn't read it, but I marked it read on Goodreads. But I could just watch a little recap, and I would probably remember. Or this was literally my favorite book when I was in high school. It is The Truth About Forever. And I still remember, the male main character's name and everything. So I think I'm going to pick The Truth About Forever by Sarah Dessen. I mean, even this cover, it's giving, 2000s. I'm excited about this. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. This book cost $8 at the time. This is $13. And they're almost the same kind of book, I'm actually kind of excited about that. Next up is one-word title. I could pick Reckless. Let me pull some options and then I'll go. Finale by Stephanie Garber. This is the 3rd book in the Caraval series, and it completes the Caraval series, and then you can go on to the Once Upon a Broken Heart series. So I've really been wanting to do that. It's a good option, I think. Reckless. I was talking about it during the game, how much I want to read it. I need to finish this series too. This is the 4th out of 5 books in the Chestnut Spring series. This is a single dad trope, and I just had a child, so I thought this might be fun. This is also a lot of people's favorite in the series, so that's a good option. The other one is Hooked, which I did pull during the game, and I kind of forgot that I owned. It could be a fun little switch up, I think, and it's pretty short. I think I'm going to go with Reckless because I was talking about it during the game. I want to move forward with this series, and I think it'll be fun to read in the summer. And I already have a fantasy in there. Book by an author that's new to you. I can tell you what I'm going to pick. I already know. Oh, wait. No, I don't know. I have 2 options. I have The Favorites by Lane Fargo. This is about ice skaters, I believe. And it's kind of interviewee format. A lot of people have rated this very highly. And I also have Promise Me Sunshine by Cara Bastone. And I've heard good things about this one too. This is definitely more summery, so I might save this. And I think I'm going to do The Favorites because I got this before Promise Me Sunshine, and I feel like I need to read that. And then book at the bottom of your mental TBR. Hooked is definitely an option. Okay, I just pulled a couple that I have had on my TBR for a while, and I kind of have lost interest in them. So I have The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien, The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, Normal People by Sally Rooney, Nobody's Fool by Richard Russo, and Hooked by Emily McIntyre. I think I'm going to go with Hooked. I think it's time. I kind of forgot about this book, so it's definitely on the bottom. I don't think about it, and I don't know when I'll pick this up if it's not now. So let's do it. Hooked. And that leaves us with All of Us Villains, The Truth About Forever, Reckless, The Favorites, and Hooked for my July TBR. I love that it's only 5 books because I read 6 this month. I'm 30-ish% through of one book from my June TBR still. But yeah, I think this is a really good stack, and I'm excited about it. It gives me room, if I finish this, that I can go do other things, and I'm excited about that. So thank you so much for watching, and catch me in the wrap-up in a couple days, hopefully. Bye.